This movie has a ridiculous plot. This latest Pixar's most complex production attempts to tell the tale of Joe, a middle school jazz teacher who dies just before he catches his big break. He then bails on death while en route to heaven and ends up in the place where souls are given their defining personality traits before they are assigned to bodies. He evades the corporate bean counters whose tally is off by exactly one dead body, all while turning all of that into an uplifting celebration of life. It's a tall order and it doesn't get filled. Joe is not dead yet, so is he just close enough to death to be in the great beyond? And then why does a new soul speak, while a portal sends new souls to Earth after they have developed personalities? This is a film that crosses over into the land of the too far-fetched, with no overriding reason to give it the benefit of the doubt. The movie removes parenting and life experience from the concept of personality and offensively implies that those who do not survive near-death experiences pass away because of a lack of inspiration or determination. There's a lot that ruins the movie, which is like a child's version of Whiplash, mixed with the most dubious psychology of Inside Out, crossed with a mediocre body swap comedy. It's basically a watered-down version of the main characters and major ideas from other Pixar better movies. There's also an examined judgment suggesting that only some dreams are okay. It's astonishing how many mixed messages occur in this underwritten, manipulative story of an unappreciated musical genius who also needs to focus less on his art. This movie pretends to be deep and tolerant while operating like an idealistic condescending, preaching about appreciating the little things, and mixed with Joe, who is too old to be so naive. Most of the narrative and the thematic decisions in this movie have not been fully considered. The movie just hopes vague inspiration will block out critical thinking, or a recognition that worshipping creative transcendence is not the same as achieving it, especially with generic situations and a refusal to thoroughly pay off its own threats about fulfillment, choices, and consequences. Jamie Foxx voices Joe, whose character deserves more than to suffer such an early death, and spend the majority of the movie in the soft-hued great before, convincing Lost Soul 22 of the importance and beauty of being alive. The humor in this movie is actually for adults more than it's for kids, as it's its exploration of metaphysics and the inner workings of the human spirit. Overall, despite its big ideas, this movie is really flawed. A high-concept, high-beam act that is a little too wobbly for its own good. It tries to come up with the big questions, spins around in circles, and plays great music in hopes that you will forgive the mess and that the movie forgot what it was trying to say. We do not recommend this movie at all.